My name is Tressie and I want to become a chess champion. Would you like to learn this incredible game with me? Today, we're going to learn the fourth lesson together. But before we start, I've got a little joke for you. What makes a leopard bad at hide and seek? You don't know? Well, it's simple. Leopards are bad at hide and seek because they are always being spotted. Okay, I'm concentrating. Today, we're going to learn some basic principles to respect in a game of chess. The first principle is not to take out your queen too early in the game. What's the point? Well, it's simple. If you take it out too early, it will easily be attacked by pieces of lesser value, so you'll waste time moving it several times to avoid having it captured. Meanwhile, your opponent will develop all his pieces and will be ready before you to attack your king. Look at this example. White will attempt the scholar's mate. Do you know it? I'll show you quickly. White plays his pawn to e4. Black plays his pawn in the center too. On the second move of the game, White takes out his queen. This isn't right, and you'll soon see why. First, we need to protect the black pawn attacked by the queen. We'll take out our knight. White plays his bishop to c4. Look closely. White is threatening to checkmate us if the queen takes the little pawn there. And yes, the king could no longer run away, nor eat our queen, which is protected by the bishop. So, black must prevent this. They chase the queen thanks to this little pawn. Now the queen is attacked and must leave. White is clever, threatening again to eat the little pawn at f7 and checkmate. Black must prevent this and takes out his knight. Now there's no more threat of checkmate and look, black has brought out two knights, he'll bring out his bishop here and then he can castle. White has made several moves with his queen, but to no avail. They've clearly lost time. The second principle of good chess is not to move the same piece twice. Look at this game. White takes the center. Okay, black does the same. White attacks black's pawn by taking out a knight. Very good. Black defends his pawn with a knight. White brings out a second piece in the game and is ready to castle as soon as he wants. This is very good. Black hasn't listened to my advice and moves his knight a second time. That's not very good. They waste time moving a piece a second time, instead of bringing another piece into the battle. White takes advantage of his development advantage, having developed more pieces than his opponent, to accentuate this lead by bringing a third piece into the game. That's well played. Black makes his second mistake in a row. They decide to move the same piece a third time. That's not good at all. Okay, they've spent 3 knight moves, only to disappear off the board. Did you see that? The black knight went from here, through there, then here, to finally get captured here. Meanwhile, white managed to bring 3 pieces into the battlefield. Look at the blacks, they've got nobody, all their pieces are sleeping at home, on their starting squares. Okay, it's black's turn. They bring out a bishop to threaten our knight, but it's too late. Checkmate. Did you get it? Never move the same piece more than once in the opening unless it's necessary, or you win something if you do. For example, here we moved the queen 2 times, but it was to checkmate blacks, so it was worth it. The third principle of good chess is to always look before you make your next move to see what my opponent can do to checkmate me. Look at this position. White really wants to eat that little black pawn over there. But when you don't check your opponent's check possibilities, he can surprise you. Look, the rook attacks the king and we're going to lose the queen on the next move. So, listen carefully to this advice. When it's your turn to play, First, look at all your opponent's possible checks and decide whether or not to defend yourself. Well done, now you can do the exercises in your brochure. See you soon in a new video.